And welcome back, everyone. We're back with more Spyro 3. We're doing the Lost Fleet today.
Yes.
Lost Fleet, not really one of my favorite levels, unfortunately. It's very...
I find it boring.
It's boring, but it's also confusing to me.
I don't think it's confusing. I just find it boring.
I think the swimming portions are confusing, because they're acid and green and... Oh, yeah, and Crazy Ed. Crazy Ed. Oh, yeah. And because he's from the Wild West, he has that stereotypical Wild West voice.
Because he's a prospector.
Youngin'?
Don't ever say
that. And the little critters that give you butterflies are little hermit crabs in this level. They're cool!
And they're ghosts.
Yeah, ghosts. Yeah, ghosts. So pick up the acid rock and just spit it. It doesn't do anything to the big ones. But
you have to flame them.
All it is two little...
And they also have the acid rocks that shoot at you.
Yeah, it's kind of silly, but... And even the flying ghost. I don't get the ghost thing. It's really weird.
Because it's the whole prospector thing. That they believe that these places are like haunted or whatnot. There was a lot of ghost stories about the West. Like, come on, man, do your history research.
Anyway, yeah, Lost Fleet. Like I said, it's not my favorite level.
Even the name Lost Fleet, ghosts.
Lost doesn't necessarily mean ghosts.
Look, it does in this context.
Okay, fine, whatever.
I can't deal with you, man.
I know you can't.
I just can't.
I know.
Let's go to 1 to even, I can't.
You're not even?
I can't.
Yep, and let's lower the cannonball.
Yep, and to shoot out the vultures.
Yeah, this is the most annoying part
This
of it.
is the most annoying part, because they will attack you, too, if you get too close to them. And they're annoying.
And you have to, like, lead your shot, and they hide, and you can't get them right, and it's stupid. Oh, and these crabs. If you played Spyro 2, you'll recognize these crabs. You can recognize certain types of crabs. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh, we're talking about those crabs?
Those crabs.
Or are we talking about those crabs?
Those crabs. Dungeness. King Snow.
I'm not even, I'm not even going to pretend that I know you're talking.
I know. But yeah, the one part that's really annoying about this level...
Why do they make that sound? It never made sense to me.
I don't know. But what I do know, is you can later in this level you get an invincibility power up, which is probably why they did the tutorial in the overworld. Which I don't know why they wouldn't have a tutorial in here. Because what if you go here first?
Well, you'll figure it out.
It's like I don't know.
I think they assume their audience is smart enough to figure it out.
Probably, but the problem is, when you have an invincibility power up to allow me to allow a player to. Oh, and let me back up. How come he can get past the enemies without getting hurt? That's stupid.
Because he's quick.
Anyway, he's Crazy Ed.
That's exactly why. Who wants to mess with Crazy Ed?
Yeah. Oh, but it's like, when you have to explore an area to find all the stuff in it, and you have to have an invincibility power-up or a timed power-up of some kind, that's not a fun game mechanic to me.
No, I don't think so either. That's not a fun game mechanic. Just like, I've never liked the game mechanic of having to earn money by grinding.
Yeah.
I've never liked that.
That's why Assassin's Creed with the whole building up your financial empire thing with the investing in shops and stuff makes a lot of sense.
Makes more sense, but it's not any better.
Oh yeah, and I hit that bird somehow, and
because they arc.
I know they arc, but I hit him over the thing, and I was firing blind.
I don't think you can reach that one over there from there.
I don't think so, but I tried. But yeah, it's like this one, you have to explore under the acid or whatever, and it's like you're invincible, but only for a short period of time, and it's like, oh gosh.
I think short's relative.
It's about a minute, maybe.
That's not more than enough time.
I know, but it's not that long.
Look, just because she said that to you doesn't mean it's always true.
Would you look at that?
Well, I know you should have experience with that.
I ain't gonna deny that. It's fine. Look, I'm secure. I'm secure in what I got, ladies.
He only lasts a minute. Remember that.
Ladies.
Heather.
And then Heather's gonna comment and be like,
What the hell? Why get me involved?
he's like, what the hell?
But yeah, we're invincible and we're red. Because
Reasons.
why not? But yeah, this is what I mean. You have branching areas and it's like,
Because you explore one area, you run back. You explore the next area, you run back. Like, I don't like that mechanic, but it's the way they did it.
I know, or at least give me a good portion of it. Like, instead of, you know, it runs out really quick.
And you
And
just
somehow
made it.
I just barely made it. Chad.
That's a country in Africa.
Yes, it is.
Also a name.
It is both. And for some reason it takes us up here, but it doesn't really mean anything, because... Oh, I guess you could go and kind of glide to the right and...
Well, that's how you're supposed to get to the one area.
I know, but you don't... At first you don't think of it because you don't see it really immediately.
I saw it immediately.
Well, I'm glad you did, Eduardo, in your mind's eye.
I see, I'm telling you, I'm good at these games.
I know.
No one ever wants to believe me.
No, we don't.
Because I freaking failed at jumping on rocks one time.
Yes, you did. It was terrible.
I don't know.
The Great Rock Fiasco of 2008.
Was it 2008?
It was probably around that time.
It
I
was
guess.
around that time, but I don't know if it was 2008.
Whoa!
Yeah, see, I wouldn't have done that. So much for Invincible.
Well, I think what happens is when you're invincible, it doesn't count. It doesn't. You don't hit the fall barrier, because the fall barrier technically counts as death. But since you're invincible, it has a lower barrier when the screen resets. Oh yeah. Shut up. I know it's as bad as that. I know.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
You mad, bro?
Me mad. Me mad. And yeah, I kind of Why did I go? Why am I going back for these crabs?
Because they have gems in them.
I know, but I could do this after I do the minigame thing. Cooked crab.
I always like that area with all the crabs there because you just plow right through all of them.
Yeah, they can't hurt you when you're charging, and they're weak, and I don't know
And
why.
also they explode, and it's
that
awesome.
too.
It's fun.
And I like how Sparks just comes out of any of those little critters, just like nothing ever happened.
Clearly, you know where she's hiding.
What?
That's where she hides.
She?
Is it a he?
Yeah, it's a he.
Is it a he? I probably go back and forth saying
It
he or
is.
she.
The only reason I'm saying that, not because I'm being sexist or anything,
Totally being sexist.
but I think
Get her. What's her name? Anita something or other.
What?
Yeah, she's one of those journalists that's all feminist and everything.
The one that everyone hates with Gamersgate or something, or whatever. that is?
Yeah, because she's an idiot. That's the thing. And that is not sexist. That is based on fact. You read some of her stuff, she's
Out of touch.
not out of touch. No, the problem is that she picks and chooses what she wants to be like bad.
Yeah.
Like she wrote a review of BioShock, praised it for its handling of female characters, and then when the whole Gamersgate thing went around, suddenly BioShock was the biggest travesty to ever happen to feminism.
Okay.
It was like one of those things. She picks and chooses what she wants to use as evidence, but it's not consistent. I mean, that's fine if you want to say something's bad, but say it's bad all the time.
Yeah, be consistent in your things.
Exactly. You know, and I mean, that's all I'm going to say about that. You know, everyone has their opinion, but...
Oh yeah,
It is
molten
what it
crater
is.
fire slug. Well,
are you ready
okay.
to race these guys?
Whatever.
They bet us an egg that you won't win.
I'll just go torch them and have them give us the egg.
That's what I'm saying. I would totally do that.
Don't put up with any of that, Spyro. And why is this episode half an hour? Why did I do that? What did I leave in?
You left in everything.
Oh my gosh, why did I do that? I'm such an idiot. this level is not that long, but I think the races screwed me over.
That's
like
exactly
time-wise.
Because you're not good at them.
No.
And you keep falling off.
I know.
Oh my god. No, and you build all that up. You don't use it every time you get it. You build that up until you get on the ramp so you get higher jumps. Jeez.
Whee!
It's like dealing the amateurs here.
Yep.
There you go.
Woohoo!
You totally failed it now.
I know. Yeah.
Also,
this is
the enemies
painful.
do respawn. So just because you flame them and they
Explode.
doesn't mean they're out of the race for good. They
Yeah.
respawn. Same as you do.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying sometimes, but it works, I suppose. Oh yeah. As you have seen, I am not good at this game.
At least not this minigame.
No, this one's I'm terrible at.
I love this one.
I know. I don't like the skateboarding ones. It's just, I don't know.
It becomes formulaic and it's awesome. Oh, you totally should have went to the right.
I know. I didn't think I had enough boost in speed.
Oh, you totally had enough boost. How did that even happen?
I don't know. Sometimes it's weird like that, and I don't know why.
Also, you earn less boost for if you use the same move over and over again.
It's like the skate park.
Yeah,
tricks.
but it's not as immediate. Like, you will slowly notice you get less and less. Whereas, if you do a trick twice, you'll suddenly, where it's normally worth like 50, it'll suddenly be worth like 12.
Yeah.
It's one of those, it's not as quick as that.
And yay,
You
somehow
just
I won.
barely won.
Yeah, no, I think I know why it kept, what is it? This episode is so long. Because there's other challenges that you got to do with the skateboarding thing, which is
there's like
really,
4 or
really
5
long.
different ones. And good thing Hunter was here.
Yay, and we got Oliver. Oliver Twist.
If only you did the twist. That would have made more
That-
sense.
yeah.
Do you want to try a real challenge?
A real challenge. Oh, gosh.
But I bet you can't defeat all the crabs on the course and still beat me in a race.
Yes.
Want to give it a shot?
Yeah.
I can. I got that down to a science.
All right.
All right.
Eat my skate dust, sucker.
Okay, I'm gonna punch you right in the gonads.
Does he have any? Because I don't see a bulge.
I don't know, but he just kind of takes off, and he has like constant boost, or near constant boost.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, and you have to hit all of these crabs. And I did jump there. It should have made me jump, and I don't know why I did. It sucks.
You can shoot him with that too. And you missed the crab.
I know, but it's 3 laps.
I like getting all the crabs in the first lap and then just focusing on fighting, getting him the rest of the time.
Oh yeah, and
Oof.
don't forget.
You can also use the rockets on the crabs too.
Yes.
So if you're about to miss one and you have one of the rockets, you can totally use that.
And what's good, also don't forget, there is that one crab in the
That you got?
the side. Somehow I got a crab. It went from 2 to 1, and I don't know how I did that.
Oh, if he destroys one.
Oh, does that actually
it
count?
counts.
Wow,
So if he accidentally
that's
hits one-
that's really stupid.
It is, but it just counts as the crab being destroyed. That's what the game is tracking, whether or not who did it.
I know, but you'd think that they would have implemented something that says, "Oh, Spyro must hit it," or not have Hunter actually intervene and like make it easier for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the way they made the game, so... All I know is that I know that happened to me all the time.
Yeah, there's got to be something that I'm missing. Why it's so long of an episode? Because they're... Oh, you know what? No, the submarine.
Sheesh. I can't believe
Oh yeah, that's a long one.
That is a long
Must
one.
have been practicing the whole time I thought.
Yeah, I actually had to do this like skateboarding minigame like 4 times before I got it right.
Oh god.
And, you know, with the power of editing, cutting out black screens makes it work.
This is why we don't do MMOs.
Yeah. MMOs, you'd be like, episode 1. Oh, hi, guys. I'm a level 1. And later on in the episode, I'll be a level 41. Just...
No, you're doing it wrong. It's a level 1. In about a half hour's time, I'm going to be max level with absolute epic, legendary, super awesome
equipment
gear, and have completed every quest in the game, because, you know, this is how MMOs work. It's like 10 minutes of enjoyment, and then you just spend the rest of the time grinding with your friends.
Yeah.
Like...
You know, I can honestly say I've never played an MMO.
I played World of Warcraft for a minute. That's mostly because Macy got me into it. Macy and Jordan got me into it.
Yeah, I've never played an MMO at all.
Mm-hmm.
Never played Warcraft. I've played RPG games, yeah. Like, I've played Fable and stuff, and I actually want to do a series maybe on Fable at some point. Not Fable, Fate, I'm sorry. Fate.
Well, we should totally do Fable as well.
Fable's
a short enough game.
Is it? I thought it was long.
No, not really. You can knock out Fable in like maybe 6 to 8 hours if you just focus on the main story and plow through it.
Yeah, and if we do main story, we're going to cut out all travel and all that other fun shit.
Oh, the areas aren't that big to begin with, so at least Fable 1. Fable 2, they're a little bit bigger. Fable 3, they're a little bit bigger, but it's still, you can knock out that game in no time.
See, this is the worst. Because adjusting for height and stuff is annoying. Why couldn't they have just given me the laser cannon from...
Because it wouldn't make sense thematically.
But Icy Peak, it's an ice level. Why do they have laser cannons?
Because, ice.
And what's really annoying is the black trail. Like, it doesn't...
Obscures your view.
Yeah. And what would be nice is if they gave you, like, an aiming... some kind of, like, aiming thing.
Oh, that's before the hand-holding started in games.
I know.
This is before all the Assassin's Creeds.
I know. The other thing that's kind of annoying is these things take a while to circle around, so you can't really...
So no hand.
I know. The music's cool though, but I am making it slow down. The music slow down based on with like all the cannons on fire, the cannonballs on firing.
Boom, boom, boom.
See, if you could only see the waveform for this episode.
Nah.
It's like I'm not even giving a shit at this point. It's just like,
oh, that's what I just sit there and lock on one position and I just keep firing. If I don't make it the first time, then I just
adjust.
Yep.
Adjust and re-aim and re-fire. Now it's just a waiting game. So annoying. Tick. And then wait. And then fire. And don't fire too late either.
That's why as soon as I see it come around, I just start hammering on that button.
It's so stupid. I hate things like this. It did this in Spyro 2 as well.
There it is. I
Yeah.
think that's the last one. Not last gem, but last
Bird.
Yeah.
I think so. Now we can go two ways. We're going to go this way and kind of glide.
Because there's stuff over there.
There is stuff over here, which...
Come on, you can...
I know, I thought for a second that it was one of those, yeah.
Yeah, that's right, because then you need to fire from that cannon. At least this is easier since it's a stationary target.
Yeah, but it's like, that's so annoying.
Oh, it's totally annoying. And now you need to go back up there. Because you can't, and no matter how hard you try, you can't get it from the one that's on the ship.
Yeah, because it's just around that corner.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no! Things like that just really bug me. Like, it's like...
You know what really grinds my gears?
What really grinds your gears? Your inexperience with manual transmissions?
Well, that, actually. Still have yet to learn how to use a manual.
You should probably learn on that if you had someone who had a manual truck or vehicle.
Oh, you have a truck. You're the only person I know that really has a truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everyone else I know has either like a small 4-door or.
Oh, am I the only one that has a manual?
Yeah.
Wow.
You and Ian are the only ones that have manual. Everyone else I know doesn't.
Ah, well.
They have like the hair, whatever it's called, like the hair trigger manual or whatever it is, where it's pretty much just push up to go up a gear, push down to go to down a gear.
Oh,
or
like the
reversed.
Formula One kind of thing. Not the paddle shifters. But
No one's that
like
rich. No one I know is that rich to have that.
A gear lever in the center thing. Okay.
Yeah, that's all it is. Like my parents' car has that, and that's like manual in quotations.
Semi-manual.
Yeah, it's like it's weird.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I get it.
everyone else I know just has automatic, which is the way to do it.
Yeah, and this is.
But if you don't want your car stolen, you learn how to drive manual.
Yeah.
With these subs patrolling around, think you can pilot this here sub I bought for scrap?
Yep.
Yes, I can.
I got you, Ed.
Wait, Crazy Ed, I thought you went through the portal.
Get a sub in your sights, the torpedo will start
Are they
to lock
all
on.
called Crazy Ed?
Good lock on. Fire away with the circle button.
Eduardo, are you trying to say something?
Nope.
Everyone named Eduardo is nuts. Not really. Don't think that. That's not true. Oh, but you might notice, every time you lock onto a target, you get 3 rings. Now those 3 rings all have to turn red before you can fire your torpedo.
And that's a little annoying.
And as you can see, finding them and following them is a bit annoying.
You just pick one that you want to follow and you stick with that one.
Yeah, you never try and change your target because it will like outmaneuver you. And yeah,
like that one just.
If you get
even though you're still locked on.
Yeah, if you get locked on, sometimes it'll stay locked on. It's really weird. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to break the lock as soon as it goes behind a wall or whatever. Like that.
I don't know. Oh yeah, you can also fire whenever you want. So if you're lucky enough and they turn around, you can sometimes get close and fire at them, and still hit them.
Yes,
So
which is cool.
It is cool.
Oh, and somehow that torpedo still hit that submarine. Because I saw the Rhinoc kind of floating in the water, and then the counter went up to 4.
Whatever works.
Oh, and if you didn't notice earlier, there was a lockbox. Use the like there's one down there at the bottom.
Use the torpedoes.
Yeah, you got to use the torpedoes because if you did see earlier, there were some invincibility power-up things.
Yeah, so you won't get any of these gems in the sub. It just won't happen.
Right, you gotta wait until you become invincible and swim through all that stuff. And I'm just making sure that there's no more lock boxes and stuff like that. Also, I'm trying to find where this last stupid submarine is.
Oh, it's totally right where you're going. It stays up here.
Does it?
Yep.
There it is.
It goes right back up to the top after a while. See? Right where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like the long, stupid part of this level, is just swimming around in the submarine. Yep, we get the egg as a reward, but here's the problem. There are more submarines on the way.
I hate to ask your help again, but there be even more subs that darn come out of nowheres. If you could...
Yeah, seriously, they came out of nowhere because there's only one entrance to this cave, and
That's
we're
the
sitting
thing.
in it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Darn tootin'! Get on, little dragon!
Darn. Tootin'?
Toot, maybe. 2 tin? Like 2 pieces of tin? Oh yeah, and that noise just happened, cause like it's the noise that when you open up one of the lock boxes, but it just happened for no reason.
Well, because you haven't gotten it yet. Also, they leave mines now.
Well, even if I didn't get it, I couldn't get it. It just still did the noise. It doesn't.
You know,
do
because
that.
it relaunches the area.
Oh,
But
okay.
it registers that you already broke it.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's no surface or anything like that, by the way. So don't
Yeah, so
think you can get
also
to the
be
surface.
careful when you're trailing them, because they do leave mines and it will ruin your day.
And those mines are able to interfere with your torpedoes as well.
Mhm.
So be careful and don't assume that you just because you locked on you'll be able to get them.
Yeah, they also explode after a while, so just because you think you're safe, no, they explode. They explode.
Yeah, not good.
The Explosion Man.
Exploding.
Which Explosion Man is a great game. Why don't we ever play that?
I don't have Explosion Man. I miss Explosion Man.
That's the only one that's on PC. So yes, we should play that.
Eventually.
You should totally play it and get to the game mode of 2 girls, 1 controller.
What, we each use half of the controller or something?
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's fun.
That would probably be hard.
Oh, it is. It's
coordination.
Well, the whole thing with Miss Explosion Man is because you know how there's Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Miss Pac-Man's like the harder version.
Yeah.
Same basic principle is that Miss Pac-Man's supposed to be the harder version between Explosion Man and Miss Explosion Man.
Okay.
And so they also made the game more like Super Mario World, where there's specific areas and there's like World 1, Level 1, 2, 3, whereas Explosion Man was just you went through progression of levels.
Okay.
It's really cool though.
Is Explosion Man on Live Arcade?
Yep. Both of them. They're on Live Arcade.
Okay, so I'll probably get the first Explosion Man on Live Arcade and just play that and just get used to it.
No, Miss Explosion Man's the better one anyway.
Oh.
It's like Explosion Man is totally like just to prove that this kind of game would work, and then Miss Explosion Man they don't. There's no real connected story.
Okay.
To be fair, it's just a platformer. It's just a puzzle platformer like that. It's not. There's no story tied to it.
Yeah.
There's no There's no continuity really. It's just you're an experiment that escaped from it's like big science labs or something like that.
The direct competitor to Aperture.
Exactly, and that's the whole story. That's all you're given, and it's like okay, you're this humanoid thing that can explode
On command.
Yeah,
At will.
and it's a platformer, and you spend the entire time just trying to break out of the science labs. That's pretty much it. And the second one is they tried doing it again, and there's a female version of it now.
Oh, well. Always good.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Like, there's no story really to it, and it's, and there is a co-op mode, which is fun. That's not the 2 girls, 1 controller. It's, you control, each person controls their own, Miss Explosion Man.
Oh, okay.
And it's really cool because it's like playing with Mario and Luigi, where you can like jump on each other to get to higher areas and time because the only controls are your movement
and explosion.
Then every other button does explode. That's
I think
your
you
only
can
thing.
explode, what, 3 times?
Yeah, 3 times before you have to recharge, unless you hit a barrel, in which case it automatically recharges your explodes.
Okay.
Or you go through, I think, a fire flame thing.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that's how it works. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while since I played the game personally, so.
Okay.
And I've yet to finish Miss Explosion Man.
Well, that should be interesting to do the 2 girls, 1 controller.
Yeah. Yeah, but that one it's an unlockable mode, so you have to play the game a little bit first before you get to that.
Yeah, no
because
doubt.
I think every level you earn coins. And then and then after a certain number of coins, you can buy things from their in-game store.
Right.
And that's how you do it. And it's really cool because in Explosion Man, there's a hidden collectible called the Cake. Totally making fun of Portal.
Yeah.
Because when you get them all, the achievement's called Totally Not a Portal Reference.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. And so the second one, in keeping with it being more feminine, she's now chasing after shoes. That's the hidden collectible in that one.
Oh, okay. And look, more gems. That's the biggest problem with this area, is like the maze of underwater junk.
Mm-hmm. Get out!
Yay, there we go, we're out.
Yeah, but Miss Explosion Man's totally fun. If any of you guys that are listening, you guys should check it out.
And if you want us to do the 2 girls, 1 controller challenge,
Ian and I did it, and we also did it drunk, so it wasn't fun.
Oh god. I wouldn't imagine that went very,
that was even harder. It's hard sober, so it's even harder drunk. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Mm-mm. But yeah, if you want us to do that, just let us know, and we'll try and squeeze that into our project schedule. And yeah. So, Hunter.
This is why you don't see Hunter in the home world.
Yeah, and Hunter gets trapped because he's an idiot and pushes a button. And that's about it. But we'll see you
To be
guys.
fair, wouldn't you press that button?
Yeah, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.
Maybe.